I just found a brand new autonomous AI agents platform that lets you build AI agents that can work for you 24/7. You can use these to automate your email, automate tasks you hate doing, or just make yourself 10 times more productive. And the best part about these 24/7 AI agents is that they don't have any of the complexity or security flaws that OpenClaw has. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what this tool is, how to use it, and some insane use cases you could use it for, and some cool things you can automate. Now, that brand new AI tool that I'm talking about is going to be Twin, and they just launched Twin 2, which is way more powerful. In fact, it's more efficient, it's more reliable, it's more powerful, and I want to walk you through all the changes that this has. So now, everything like your agents are going to actually be organized into workspaces where they can collaborate, they can share context, so you could tackle complex workflows while each agent stays focused and stays reliable so that it doesn't hallucinate. In addition to that, this also gives you access to instructions, so Twin is going to generate and maintain precise instructions for each agent so it autonomously runs and stays on track. And anytime you want, you're actually going to be able to edit those and you're in full control. In addition to that, they launch Runner right here. So once instructed and are locked into your agent switches to runner mode that goes through and actually uses fast models that cost 5 to 10 times less in order to actually go through and complete tasks that don't require that much power. In addition to that, the interface right here is changing. Each agent now gets its own custom web app where you can track the data, its actions, submit all of its inputs, and you can see all of that data connected to that specific agent so you can track it all from one place. And essentially what Twin has built here is they've built Lovable for AI agents because they launched the Twin REST API that allows you to actually integrate these automations that you have into your products or into your backends and their new agent interfaces that we could see right here, and we could actually describe the interface that we want to build. Allows you to actually build a front end for all of these agents, and you could customize it unlike other tools. In addition to that, each of your agents now has persistent memory, so it never forgets anything that it's done or any data that's been in. Okay, so the first thing I want to build with this is something that can actually help me come up with content ideas and actually improve them. So we're going to come over here, we're going to name this workspace right here, content ideas. And what I want this to do is I'm going to give this access to this website right here. So we're going to say, I want you to check this website every day at 9 a.m. and go through and find what the most recent articles are. For each article, I want you to summarize it, give me the link, give me the topic, and then I want you to help me create content based on it. You should build me 2 to 3 YouTube titles, script for a 10-minute video, and 2 to 3 short ideas plus short scripts, and we're going to put 30 to 60 seconds long for each topic. Now, what this is actually going to do, we're telling it this in plain English, and now this is going to go through and this is going to architect this. This is going to build this out. So it says that I love this idea right here. We're going to build a daily content engine built around testing QA articles. Here's what I'm planning to build. Now it's going through, it actually gives us exactly what it's going to build right here. And then it asks a few questions. So where should the daily content package be delivered? I'm going to have this actually just do both email and a Google Doc. How many recent articles should it pull? I'm going to pull the top 5 most recent articles. We're going to click submit. And this is really easy how it just asks us like a quiz basically to answer it instead of like other tools where we have to actually go through and type all this out. So what email address should the daily briefing go to? I'm going to type this in. I do have to board this out just because of YouTube's guidelines. But we're going to click submit here. Now this goes through, this presents me with this full plan right here, and we could adjust something if we needed to, or we could tell it to build it. And now this is actually going to go through and this is going to build this out for us. Now, the reason that this is so much better than OpenClaw is because I don't have to go through, I don't have to get API keys, I don't have to have some complex setup, and this is trained to actually help me get what I need the first time, and we can see that it goes off and builds it out, asks us all the questions, and does all of the things without breaking or us having to constantly remind it. In addition to that, because this has persistent memory, this is actually going to get cheaper and cheaper to run over time, and it's going to keep getting better and better over time, and these agents actually fix themselves, unlike OpenClaw, which breaks pretty much every single day. On top of that, this doesn't require that you go through and set up a bunch of APIs. In fact, you could see here that I'm going through and setting this up, and I haven't had to set up a single API because Twin accesses the internet just like a human and doesn't require tons of complex APIs, interacts with things in a browser format. And then once this is actually set up, we could get this to run on a schedule based on triggers, based on real life events, and so much more. Okay, so we could actually see that this is now going through, this is building everything out, and this is pretty crazy that this is actually going through, and we could see in real time everything that this is doing here, and we could see that this is up to generating the content packages right here, and then it's actually going through and doing that based on the processed data. Now it's going through and actually generating me this Google Doc, and then it's going to email me the results too. And now this is the actual result that we have. We have this Google Doc right here, which is absolutely insane. This literally is 33 pages that this just generated in, I'm not exaggerating, like 90 seconds. This is the best result, and I've used every single AI agent tool. This is the best result for this type of task that I have ever seen, and this is going to be a massive game changer. Okay, so now that we could see, since this is all set up here, we could have this trigger, and we could see that this is automatically set up. We could set this up with a webhook trigger if we wanted this to run the automations for the back end of one of our websites. We could see all the different runs right here. We could see the instructions right here, and if we wanted to, we could actually build out an interface for this to keep track of everything. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say build out an interface that lets me see the updates for each day and a link to the doc. And this is going to go through, and this is actually going to understand my database and all the different data that's going to be available for this. And then we can see right here that this is now going to go through, get all these packages, and this is actually going to build me out an interface and a UI so that I have like a dashboard where I could track everything that this agent's doing. In addition to that, we can see that this is the email right here that I got from Twin. And this actually goes through, it gives me the link to the doc, which again, I can then click into over here, and it gives me the articles covered right here. And this is insane that I didn't even need to go through and like set up an email address. Okay, so now we can see that this is actually going through, this is defining the API here, this is building out this, and this is pretty cool. And it's actually going to build it with an editorial or newspaper aesthetic, which I think is really cool. Okay, so now we can see right here that this built out this interface right here. We can come over here and preview this and see exactly what this looks like. And this allows us to go through each day, be able to see all the articles, all the content that was actually prepared, and we could open up the doc for it. And I love this. This is incredible. Now, before I show you a bunch of crazy use cases that you could use this tool for, I wanted to remind you that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with Twin today. Because if you're not using a tool like this to automate your work in 2026, you're going to get left behind. And right now, this is the safest, cheapest, and easiest way for you to be able to automate your work 24/7. Now, the next thing that I want to get this to do is I want to actually get this to offer up new feature requests for some of my AI tools. So if you're new to my channel, I own this company right here, contentbuddy.ai. And if we come over here, we're going to set up a feature request. And what we're actually going to do is I want you to brainstorm new features / tools I should build for contentbuddy.ai every day. I want 3 new ideas to help people grow on Instagram / TikTok. Please don't repeat anything that's already been built. Once I approve which new feature I want to add each day, I want you to then build out a prototype for it. Now, if you don't own a website, that is totally fine. You could get this to send you ideas for whatever. Maybe it's projects you're working on. Maybe it's just your company. Like you're just going to ping your boss or ping the CEO and be like, hey, I came up with these new ideas here. You could actually automate this. And then what this does is changes me from having to be the one that comes up with the ideas and code things to kind of just approving. And I have this AI engineer basically that is working for me, but it's really just an agent. So this is going to go through, this has a feature brainstorm agent and it has a prototype builder. So it's building out 2 agents that are going to work together, and it actually identified that that's what it needs to do in order to actually complete this task. So again, I'm going to give this the email that I want this sent to every day. We have to pour this out for YouTube's guidelines. And then when should we actually receive it? I wake up super early, but I don't like to focus on this until about 12 p.m. So I'm going to click submit on that. And now this is going to go through, and this is going to build out this Content Buddy feature brainstorm agent. And then it's also going to build out this prototype builder right here. So these 2 agents are going to be working together. And once one of them has approval, it's then going to ping the next one to actually begin working on stuff. Now, while this is actually going through and this is building this out, we could see that it's going through and doing that right now. I wanted to show you how these workspaces really are amazing, because essentially what you are going to be able to do here is you are going to be able to set up workspaces for each department. Maybe it's content ideas, then maybe it's thumbnails, maybe then it's new features, maybe you have another one for customer support. You could literally get this to do anything that you want. Okay, so we can now go through and see exactly this built out this agent right here. We could see that it built it and it's live, and the first batch just hit my inbox. So if I go into my inbox, I'm gonna have an email with these 3 ideas right here. It's set to send me this every day at 12, and it wants to know which one of these I want to build out first. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna grab platform DNA, and I'm gonna get this to build this out first. And then what this is going to do is build out the other agent that's then going to enable that. And then I'm gonna be able to complete this task every day and on autopilot have new features built out for me. So how should the prototype work? We could actually go through here, and I'm going to put, let's do this right here. How should the platform DNA be delivered? We're just going to say Google Doc. We're going to click on submit. And now this is going to go through and actually build out the agent to build out this feature so that the 2 agents can work together, which is just mind-blowing to me. And what's pretty cool here is we could actually switch between these. So we have this daily feature brainstorm tool right here, and then we have our other agent right here. And if we wanted to add in other agents, we could come over here, just click on this, and it'll build them out. Okay, so now that this is actually done, we could see exactly what this did right here. This went through, this built this out. We could see exactly what this actually delivers here. So this allows you to pretty much put in one of your competitors, and then this goes through, it scrapes all of their content, tells you everything. Now, what we need to actually do is we need to productize it. So this basically gave me what the output is, and then I could have this go through and code this up, which is pretty awesome. Now, the last thing that we're going to build out here is we're actually going to build out a conversion rate optimizer. So we're going to come over here and we're going to say, I want to build out a tool that allows me / the user to input a URL, and then we want a conversion optimizer report that tells us what the website should do to optimize for more conversions. Now, what this is actually going to do, this is going to ask us some questions, and then this is going to build this out, and we'll be able to actually build out the interface so that this can interact with this. And this is really why Twin is basically lovable, but for AI agents, because you could build out an automation like this and it will actually go through and do it. So we want this to actually deliver the optimization in a Google Doc so that they get a shareable link so that they can bring it with them. And this is going to be accessible through a web interface. So this goes through, this actually gives us what this flow is going to look like. So user pastes a URL into the web interface, agent scrapes and analyzes the page, agent generates a CRO report as a Google Doc, shareable doc is then returned in the interface, and they'll actually be able to adjust it. And we're going to go through and we're going to build this because I don't have any changes to make. Okay, so now we can actually see exactly what this looks like right here, and we could see that this is built out. And what URL do we actually want to analyze? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab the URL to another tool. We're going to put this in here. We're going to click on submit. Now the next step is this is actually going to build this out end to end. So it needs a URL in order to analyze, in order to test the workflow, which is what I just gave it. But then otherwise, this is actually going to build this out end to end. And now we basically built an AI tool that's powered by an AI agent. So I could give it to my audience, I could give it to customers, or I could have my team use it internally, or have this happen whenever I want. Okay, so this went through, this built out the backend, the AI automation, and now this did this automatically. I didn't even do anything. I came over here into the interface and it said build an interface for this agent. I literally didn't type that out. And now this is going through and this is building out the interface, and this literally just built me out an AI tool. Okay, so now we could see that just like this, we have this preview. We could see literally exactly what this looks like right here. And this is really cool. This shows all of our recent audience, shows all of our total audits, shows the friction points, the action items, the sites analyzed, and we could go through and we could click through all of this and actually be able to access all these. For example, if we click into My Prompt Buddy, which just went through and this did this, gives us our top opportunities, gives us the estimated impact, gives us different friction points, gives us all of our different action items. And now we could share this with people. Instead of this being private over here, we could set this public so anybody could use it. And it's still mind blowing to me that this went through. It built out the backend, did everything, and built out the actual interface here. And if we come back over here into dev, come back into workspace, we could see that we have the backend built out here. And then we also have the interface when we come back over here. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through a bunch of other use cases that you could use this tool for. Sound interesting? Well, I'll see you over there.